and it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
That's not an at-bat he or his hitting coach are going to be happy with at all. It's bad enough to go down on 3 pitches, but none of them were even in the strike zone. That's a bad look.
In now, Luis Robert. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Shot towards second. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
It's really important to be a second baseman and have some athletic ability. And how about this right here? He goes up high to snag this line drive that was definitely headed to the outfield for a base hit.
To the plate now, Leury Garcia, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. His career numbers in this matchup, he's 1 for 2. And it looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. After it is Upton. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
Up next for Chicago, the second baseman, Nick Madrigal.
Into the box, Nick Madrigal, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. White Sox lead 1. They're on top 7-2. Here's Justin Upton now. First pitch on its way to Upton. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Now the 2-1. Hit hard towards the hole, and Upton's aboard. It's a base hit. So it's a good start for the Halos as their leadoff hitter reaches base.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there. Way to break up the rhythm. That was almost 8 in a row. This guy was starting to get his bearings about him on the mound. Had to break it up.
Dexter Fowler is at the plate as he watches ball 1. And that one yanked just foul.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning. Maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. Turn throw is in time, and what do you know? They do get the double play.
Now batting, catcher, Kurt Suzuki.
So next to hit is Kurt Suzuki. Flew out last time up. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
We're moving along into the later innings, and this guy's throwing over 60% of his first pitches for strikes. He'd like to do a little bit more, but so far, so good.
Now here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, D-roll, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive, 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he pulled his neck and he stayed in there.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Jared Walsh is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3.
Yeah, he's grinded this one out, and he's got a chance to get through
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. Angels strand one. They're down 5. It's 7-2. And now Tim Anderson. His career numbers against this pitcher. He's 1 for 2. First offering on its way. Liner in there for a base hit.
That's a grind pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate, and this batter's able to fight and keep his hands inside this baseball and drive it for a knock. Impressive.
At the plate now, Adam Eaton. And this one's in the dirt. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Chopped weakly up the first base line. Anderson on at first, nobody out. 1-2 now to Adam Eaton.
You know, that almost works like a pitch out there. Maybe you get the guy to chase out of the zone, but at the very least, it gives the catcher something good to throw if the man on first is on the move.
Here comes the 1-2. Bounced weakly near the plate. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Next up, Jose Abreu. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Oh, that's good.
That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Two and 1 the count to the White Sox first baseman. 1 out and a runner on second base. Good opposite field power here, taken high and deep to right. But this is taken in on the warning track as the runner will tag from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Eloy Jimenez stands in looking for home run number 3 right here as you see what he's done so far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, and he turns another one around here. And his fine ball game will continue. Give him another home run. So a 2-run shot to left center. His 3rd home run of the ball game, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Well, talk about having a day. 3 home runs in 1 game. We've heard about the hat trick in hockey, but it's awfully hard to do that in the baseball game.
At the plate, Yoan Moncada. As he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
No, that's low.
Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very...
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's the White Sox 9 and the Angels 2. Cody Hoyer is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 65.
Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the DH, Albert Pujols. Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. 1 strike to Pujols. Got him. There's a look at the final line for the White Sox starter, and that's exactly how he hoped to get this season started on opening day.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Jose Iglesias is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Hey, this pitcher's being super aggressive, pounding the strike zone 5 times in a row, leaving nothing to the imagination right here. This offensive player's got to be on the attack.
High pop-up. And Abreu will make the play, and that ends the inning. Angels are gone in order. They're down by a touchdown. It's 9-2.
Concentrating my balance, give life a better chance. I'm too involved in God, not television.
So stepping in is Yasmani Grandal. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Back goes Trout, and it's gone as they add still another. Solo shot to right center, giving him an even 150 as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
Matty V, Dero, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening.
Luis Robert is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Now the pitch. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. No outs, nobody on. Fouled off. Now the 2-1 pitch. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
Ooh, wait, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
Count all the way full to the White Sox center fielder.
And obviously, this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard, too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
Now batting.
Striding forward now is the DH, Leury Garcia. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Yerman Mercedes will come on as a pinch hitter.
Number 73, Yerman Mercedes.
First offering on its way. A 1 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Yermin Mercedes goes down for out number 2 in the top of the 9th.
Nick.
He's set and the pitch. Nick Madrigal is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Talk about stopping the bleeding right here. This guy has come in and just executed everything he's wanted to against this offense. Nice to settle the boys down, maybe regroup, and we can get the bats going.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. In there, 1-2 now. And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Last chance coming up here for the Angels. It's the White Sox 10 and the Angels 2. Now into the box, Mike Trout starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Counts even to Trout, 1-1. And this will be fouled away. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you could spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
Anthony Rendon comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. No hits to this point. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Eaton is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Up next, Justin Upton. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. And now a pitch on the way. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
10-2 the final in this game. Chicago hosted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Lucas Giolito earns his first win of the season. Shohei Ohtani only completed 2 innings and is charged with the loss. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Part-time loving, putting up some all-time numbers. Take the better, they ain't catching up at all, I promise. I ain't never frontin' for no pump fake, yeah. Everybody know y'all like the funk fake, yeah. They won't stick it with me like some duct tape. Coming easy to me, do that in one take, yeah.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious White Sox, 10 runs.
No sé cuál me voy, el ferro, el Porsche, la C3 o el Rolls Royce. El bote parqueado en San Croix, viviendo la vida como si se va a acabar hoy. Yo, tranquilo en la mía es que estoy. El Richard Zafiro, Dios me los bendiga, mis hijos no nacerá otro como Floyd. Las baby le llegan, los míos al día no le falta nada. Las guaguas son negras, están todas blindadas. Tu ronca allá afuera, aquí tú no eres nada. Es que mi tiempo me vale dinero, no te asustes.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Opening day is behind us, so let's look back at how the first games of the year played out on the diamond. Starting in the American League Central, Eloy Jimenez dominated the game offensively with 7 runs driven in on 3 home runs, as the White Sox were victorious against the Angels 10-2. The Indians racked up 11 hits as a team as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 1-0. Winners over the visiting Rangers 6-0. Avisail Garcia drove in 3 as the Brewers downed the Twins 9-7. The Yanks launched 3 home runs as they took down the visiting Blue Jays 7-4. The Boston Red Sox combined to allow only 4 hits as they took down the visiting Orioles 1-0. Stephen Piscotty was a major force at the plate, driving in 4 as the Athletics defeated the Astros 5-3. The Giants got the best of the Seattle Mariners 5-4. The Rays swatted 4 home runs in this one as they took down the Fish in Miami 12-6. Christian Pache collected a total of 4 driven in as Atlanta downed the Phillies 6-4. The New York Mets put together 10 total hits as they took down the Nationals in Washington 6-3. The Cubs amassed 14 hits in the game as they plundered the Pirates 12-3. The Cincinnati Reds sent 3 balls into the seats as they cruised to the win over the Cardinals 7-1. The Dodgers only allowed 2 hits in the game as they took care of the Rocks in Colorado 4-0. The Padres held their opponent to just 2 hits as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 2-0. That does it for the recap of opening day. Baseball is back. Don't forget to join us tomorrow morning and all season long for the latest.